Alrighty, so the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks banner is now live on Global and JP Dokkan. And in today's video, what I wanted to do is go over how we can be getting free summons in order to avoid summoning on this god-awful banner, in order to sort of circumvent the really bad featured list and all of that fun stuff. It's actually a pretty simple method, and all we have to do is scroll down over here to the Inevitable Showdown extra missions. Now, if we go over here into the Inevitable Showdown extra missions, you're going to see that Mission A grants us 14 tickets. So that is going to be 2 multis of 7. This doesn't guarantee any SSR characters or anything like that, but it is going to give you 2 chances at getting this character. So what we need to do is we need to clear stage 4 of the challenge event, Seriously Serious All Out Battles, 1 time. The team does not matter, so we are just going to be using a regular Fused Fighters team from GDC/10th Annie. This team should be able to take care of it. Boo is a little bit tricky, but I think overall we should be able to get this done. What I'm going to do is bring another Tech Vegito in order to make this a little bit easier. So here is what we have right now. So this team, I think, will work out pretty well. We are getting the GT Hero requirements for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and overall, I just don't think this will be too bad, but I guess we'll find out. This is like my first time sort of running really any sort of difficult content with Zero to Hero 2, so I'll be interested to sort of see how this goes. You guys can see we got a bit of an unlucky draw right away with the character rotations, but this will lead nicely into a potential setup in the future here. If we float off Super Saiyan 3 Goku, that should work out pretty nicely for us. So guard and damage reduction right here for Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Despite them being at 55%, they should be okay. Nah, that's a decent bit of damage. I don't really love that. And then, yeah, you guys can tell the attack difference there at 7.2. Not exactly an ideal number, but I don't remember. One thing that's going to be tricky with this Buhan fight in specific, or the Super Buu fight, is just the amount of damage he's going to be able to heal off, because my characters not having really any dupes in them, I think could potentially come back to bite us a little bit in terms of actually doing damage. But we'll see, right? I think this is a good frame of reference if you are looking to get this done, and maybe you don't have like a really well fleshed out team. Potentially this could be the setup that you guys are running, and we shall see. So if you have been summoning on this banner already, let me know in the comment section below how your summons have went. I would really advise against summoning on this banner. I don't think it's very good, unfortunately. They just did not give it enough juice, if you will. It's whatever, like, it's unique in the sense that they did a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR, but the problem with a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR banner like that in specific is that it is a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR banner with only one Dokkan Festival exclusive LR. So it doesn't really make for the best combination of sort of, what's it called? Like, just it's not a very good combination of featured units, right? When you look at Daima Mini Vegeta, not the best character. Saiyan Saga Gohan and Piccolo is unrunnable right now. Tech Ultimate Gohan is not runnable right now, right? Physical Goten and Trunks are hanging on by a thread, and they are very dodge reliant. In this new content, they get absolutely torched. So does like basically the rest of the game. We'll be talking about that later today. So you keep finding yourself running into an issue where most of the units are just not properly designed for especially the content right now, and not for content in the future either. So right now, just not a great situation with that whatsoever, but we'll have to wait and see, right? It's a process, if you will. So that banner, not good. I really recommend, if you're going to summon on this banner, what I'm doing right here to obtain the tickets, this is how you should be summoning on this banner, in my opinion. Just using free tickets that you have and taking advantage of that, because of the fact that the featured unit list is terrible. And if you get lucky, you get lucky. If you don't get lucky, you don't get lucky. You just move on with your day and you should be good to go, right? That's what I would highly, highly, highly recommend. I just don't think there's really any marginal benefit to summoning on this banner aside from obtaining the new character. And even then, when you do obtain that new character, it's not going to feel the best when you, you know, like, you potentially had like burned your stones through a ton of terrible featured units to get to that featured character. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. But this is how we are going to be getting the tickets. I hope you guys are enjoying this run. This is really the first time I've put the Zero to Hero team to the test, the Zero to Hero 2 team to the squad to the test. Not the best setup here. It's a decent team, right? But it's definitely not the best. in the game by any means, especially because like dupe levels and stuff like that. There's a lot of easy A's on the squad that are more meant to be used, when you have. It's when you have dupes, right? Easy A's are just so much better with dupes, and unfortunately, with this case, we just don't have any. And I don't know what is Super Boo going to do to G4 right here. Let's see. Double digits. Okay, cool. So we do have like a little bit of a slot one. So 3 turns worth of damage. And yeah, we might have to cut and like complete this because I'm not going to make you sit through this whole thing, right? But we'll see, right? We'll see. It depends on the damage we do on this turn. Really, it's just going to take a little bit of build up. We'll get like a Vegito taunt going and stuff like that. But this is essentially what you need to be doing to get the tickets, right? This is, I believe, one of 2 sets that we potentially could get. It depends on if Special Dokkan Day gives us any. I don't think it will. So it's you get 2 chances free to play, right? But otherwise, I would say just skip this LR. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks are very, very good, but I don't know if the process of obtaining them is necessarily worth it because, like I said earlier, this banner has 8 featured SSRs who are not the 2 new units who are just like okay, right? And that is the problem. So let me go ahead and get through with this event because, again, based on what Boo is doing right there, this is going to take a while, and I don't want you guys to sit here for 25 minutes. So let me go ahead and get through this, and we'll be back. Okay, so after a little bit of shenanigans, we are finally here, and we're going to be able to get it done on this turn. G4 is doing his thing. It only took us till about turn 5, but I didn't want to have you guys sit through that. I didn't know how long it was going to take, so just wanted to spare you guys a few minutes, right? About 5 to 10 minutes, right? So there we go. Got that done fairly easily. Didn't even need to use the Vegito taunts. I figured we would, but that is how we get the tickets. So pretty easy stuff, in my opinion, right? Don't need to sweat that too much. But it is it's good to know that that isn't too bad. So if we go over here to the missions tab, we go back to where we were, you guys can see that we are now going to have access to a handy dandy. Well, I guess we got Mission B done. I don't know what that was about, but Mission A. So 14 special tickets, and you guys can see this is going to be valid until August 28th. So you have 3 weeks to get these and use them. So make sure that you take advantage of this. Again, this is 100% the best way to summon on this banner. Now, is the value going to be there? Nowhere near to the degree of, say, like the 44% chance tickets or the regular Dokkan Fest tickets or, Global Dokkan tickets that we saw for GDC this year. But this is going to be giving you a chance. And this is single summon, but we can accumulate multiple of these and do them with multi-summons. So let's go ahead and do that and go over here. And I guess for you guys watching this video, if you have made it to this point, we will go ahead and do the summons. How's that sound? So if we go over here, trying to make sure that I avoid Dan. Definitely don't want that playing in my videos here. You guys know how Dragon Ball works. They don't want you playing those songs one bit in your videos at all. So let's go ahead and test this here. Is this too? Okay, so now we have that going. We can turn that up just a little bit. And we have, as long as Dan isn't playing, we are chilling. So let's go ahead and, let's do that. So if we go, you guys aren't seeing this here. I don't know why I didn't set this up beforehand, but if we do that, we should be good to go. Now, again, looking at this banner here. We should have, I don't know why I can't set this up, for the featured units here, we've got Gohan himself, we've got Physical Spopovich, I was trying to set up the audio on my headset, we've got Daima Vegeta, not good, Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, not good, Majin Buu, good, very good. He may be the best TUR in the game right now for these new fights, I'm not even going to lie. Master Roshi, sucks, okay, bad, right? Doesn't suck, but he's not great, and just all right. So not a great banner by any stretch of the imagination. And if you guys don't know, on Zero to Hero, we did end up pulling this character. So thankfully, don't need them. And if you guys don't want me to put the dupe in, I can bobble them if we potentially pull him. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and get started with these. Oh, and a Warida. Okay. Okay, double screen crack. No fake out. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. That's a really good pull. Super Saiyan Bardock. And the Supreme Kai. So a very Buu Saga-centric multi. That doesn't look like anything. Going Super Saiyan. That's all we really can go off of. So let me know how your ticket summons went. This is how you go ahead and get them. And this is what your boy ended up getting. So again, I appreciate you guys watching this one. Let me know what you thought down below. How did your summons go? All of that fun stuff in the comment section below. Leave a like if you did enjoy this one. Subscribe if you're new, so that way you don't miss out on any of my Dokkan content in the future. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on anything that I'm doing Dokkan related. GDC is almost over, unfortunately, but we are still trucking through it here to get to the end. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you did all enjoy it, and I'll see you all in the next one.